Here we go. Right, so if you're not already on your yoga mat, make your way there now. Good, we're going to start in a kneeling position this evening. So if for any reason you don't feel it, I'll put my teeth in. If you don't find it comfortable to sit like this, then you can always grab a cushion, place it between your bottom and your heels, or maybe just place it under the knees. Good, and then bring the hands to rest slightly on the thighs. You just roll those shoulders up, back and down. Relax them down away from the ears, and then let's close the eyes. Okay. So let's just take a moment or two now. We've arrived onto the yoga mat physically, but let's just take a moment or two to arrive there mentally as well. So put to one side anything that's gone on today, any thoughts you've got running through that mind. Park your plans for the evening. Good. Allow yourself the luxury of focusing entirely on yourself for the next 45 minutes. And as you all know, we try to link our movement with our breath during our flow. So why don't we just spend a few moments here now connecting to the breath. Consciously lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Good. When you inhale, really feel like you're inviting a sense of peace into the body. And let's use the exhale to let go of any tension in the body, or perhaps you need to let go of some thoughts, maybe some negative emotion, anything that just isn't going to help us in our flow this evening. Okay, so just remember that I offer options throughout the class. Pick whichever option feels best for you this evening. Listening to your body, remembering that it might be different to the option you chose last week. Good. Yoga should never be painful, challenging, perhaps, but if you start to feel any pain in any of the postures, then please just back on out and join back in whenever you feel more comfortable. Good, now that we feel nice and settled and grounded, why don't we start to open the eyes? Let's warm up the neck, just lower the chin towards the chest. And then circle the head over towards your right shoulder. So your right ear is coming a little bit closer towards that right shoulder. And then go ahead, draw a semicircle with the head, taking the chin towards the chest, and then taking the left ear towards the left shoulder. Good, so go through this a few more times for me. Just roll that head forward. Roll it over to the right hand side. And then rolling forward. Take it over to the left. One more time in each direction, just take your time, there's no rush here. Good. Nice. So when you've done your set, we'll meet back with the head in neutral in the center. You could just come up onto those knees, separate them so that they're about hip distance apart, and then we're going to use a nice big inhale to circle the arms up to the sky and find some length. Really lift out of that waist. As you exhale, you're going to sit the bottom back to the heels and take a rotation. So the right hand will come to the left knee and the left hand will go behind you. Good, inhale, lift up tall, lengthen, and then exhale, sit and twist to the other side. So we'll just go through this for a few more rounds. So using that inhale to lift you up and the exhale to sit back and rotate. So use this time as well while we're doing this quite simple movement to really find that connection between movement and breath. So often we're inhaling to lengthen and lift and exhaling to maybe rotate or move deeper into a posture. Good. Nice. And then whenever you're ready, we'll meet up in the middle with the arms raised towards the sky. Good. I'm just going to turn so you can see me a little bit easier. So we're going to take that right leg out to the right side. Sole of the foot is down. Good. Inhale, lift a little bit more. And then exhale, we're going to bend towards your right leg, taking a side bend. Good, so the left arm will come up alongside the ear. Good, you're going to feel a really nice stretch down the left-hand side of the body. And the right hand can start to slide down the right leg. Now don't get hung up on how far it slides down. You can be up here and still feel a nice stretch. Probably feeling a nice stretch on the inside of this right thigh as well. So just taking it to that point where you feel a good stretch. Good, inhale, lift up. Cartwheel the arms all the way up and over. Your left fingertips are going to meet the ground as your right arm comes up and over. Good, so now we're feeling a really nice lengthening in the right hand side of your body. Let's float between these two positions a couple of times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it to the right. Good, when you feel that inhale come, let it lift you up, and let the exhale take you back over to the left. Good, one more time to the right. Good. Perfect, and then back to the left. Good, and then we're going to pause here. Good, while we're here, we're going to take 3 crunches, knee to elbow. Good, for 3, 2, 1. Good, nice, and then I'm just going to turn, stand back in the right, facing the right way. Good, so come back up to center, and then you're going to step this right foot forward to the outside edge of the mat, towards the front. Okay, bring your hands forward and down to the mat. So both hands are now on the inside of this right foot. You can wiggle that left knee back a little bit if you wish, and then just allow gravity to help these hips sink. Good. So maybe feeling a nice opening in the front of that left hip. Okay, so have a wiggle around here, see what it feels like. It might feel like enough of a stretch here, or maybe you want to play around with coming down onto your left forearm first of all, and then maybe the right forearm can come down as well. Let the head hang heavy and really hug that right knee into your right shoulder. Good, with each exhale, just allow the hips maybe to sink a millimeter, maybe a centimeter, maybe not even that much. A little bit further down towards the ground. Good. If you're on the forearms, it's make your way back onto your hands. Tuck your back toe, lift the back knee, and then step back into a plank pose. Good. So let's just take a moment here before we move. Check our alignment. So in our plank, it's very easy to maybe have the bottom a little bit too high like this, or maybe the hips a little bit too low like this. So let's find that sweet spot in the middle, where we've got that nice diagonal line between from our shoulders to our hips all the way down to our heels. Good, maybe just rock forward and back on the toes. Feel a nice stretch into the backs of the calves. Good, draw that tummy button up towards your spine. Nice, one more breath. And then we're all gonna lower the knees and tuck the toes. Good, we're gonna take 5 tricep push-ups here. So lowering the chest down towards the mat. Inhale to push up. Good, so the elbows are traveling directly backwards towards the knees. Good, nice. So you can lower all the way down, or you could just lower a little bit at the top, depending on where you are with your strength. No problem, no drama. Good, so once you've done your 5, we're gonna lower all the way down onto the belly. Take the forehead so it rests lightly on the mat. And then take your hands wide. So they're about in line with the shoulders, but they are both off the mat. Good, we're gonna inhale to lift the head and the chest. Good, just come into a nice open cobra pose. Exhale, float back down. So 4 more times, just like this. Inhale to lift. Good, and squeeze the glutes if you have any issues with the lower back. Good, 3 more. And each time you lift, can you lift a little higher? Can you open that chest a little bit more? Good, will feel really nice if you've been sat at a computer all day to open this chest up. Good, one more time. Nice, take it down. Okay, so we'll bring the hands back onto the mat now, under the shoulders, tuck your toes. We're gonna lift ourselves up and take the bottom back towards the heels. So find a long spine here. Yeah, so think about that long line from the tailbone all the way to the fingertips. And then keeping the spine in this position, we're gonna lift the bottom towards the sky, start to straighten the legs. Perhaps the legs don't make it to straight. Good, they don't have to. Good, so making your way into your down dog. So just remembering with our down dog, often what happens is we try to get straight legs, and when we get straight legs, we kind of round the back and the weight comes forward, and we're kind of in this sort of position with our weight over our hands. Much better to take that bend in the knees so you can find that length in the spine. Good, and then eventually over time, the backs of the legs, they will open, and you'll get a little bit closer to straight. Good. Nice. So let's lower the knees, and then we're going to take that gate pose on the other side. So take your left foot out to the left side. Inhale, reach up, good, both arms. And then exhale, slide your left hand down, your left leg, right arm coming up alongside the ear. Good. Just pause for a moment so you can feel this nice stretch. Maybe sliding the left hand further, just see how it feels, experiment. And then inhale, lift up, cartwheel those arms all the way up and over. Find your side plank on the other side. Feel that length in the left hand side of the body. Good, let's flow. Inhale, lift, exhale. Take it into your gate pose. Don't know why it's called gate. Does it look like a gate? I'm not sure. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side plank. Good. Nice. So one more time over to the left. Good. Lovely long arms. And then back to the right. Good, and then we'll pause. And we're going to take those 3 crunches. So don't worry about if the knee doesn't get all the way to the elbow, that's fine. Just crunch it in the general direction. It's all good. Nice, and when you've done your 3, we're going to take the left foot to the front edge of the mat on the left-hand side, and then bring both hands on the inside of that left foot. Wiggle your right knee as necessary. Just have a wiggle here, left to right, see how this feels. Maybe this feels enough of a stretch right here, and that's cool, you can stay there. Or maybe you want to think about coming down onto your right forearm first of all. Yeah, that feels good, so maybe you take it down onto the left forearm. Good, hug that left knee into your left shoulder. Pause here for a few breaths, allow gravity to help those hips sink. Good. Maybe close the eyes even if you fancy. Good, and then find your way back onto your hands. Tuck your back toe and step back to your plank pose. Good, pause, check your alignment. Maybe rock forward and back on the toes, if you fancy. And then we'll all lower the knees and tuck the toes, give me 5 tricep push-ups. So remembering you can come as low or stay as high as you wish. Good, just work with your own strength. Good, make sure those elbows are going directly back towards the knees. And then when you've done 5, we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. Good, forehead meets. Keep the hands on the mat this time under the shoulders, and we'll do 5 cobra lifts. So inhale, lift the head and the chest. Good, hug those elbows in. Exhale, lower down. Good, 4 more. Inhale, lift, open. Good, exhale, lower down. And again, maybe each time you lift, you're starting to roll up a little bit higher into this back bend. Good, I think we have 2 more. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, float down. Last time, inhale, lift, open. Exhale, float down. And then tuck your toes. You're going to lift yourself all the way up and back. Find that lovely long spine for me, and then keep it there as you lift the bottom up towards the sky and start to find length in the legs. Good, if you wish to pedal the heels here, of course, you may always do that. Always an option in your down dog to make it a little bit more friendly. Good. Stretch out the calves, stretch out the hamstrings, push evenly into the ground with both hands, spread those shoulders apart from each other. Good. And then we'll all just find some stillness here together. Good. When you feel your next inhale come, let's use it to lift that right leg high to the sky. 3-leg dog. So we'll keep the hips square this round. Good, nice. And then we're going to exhale to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Good, we'll keep the back leg lifted. Plant your right hand onto the inside of the right foot, so it's right next to it. And then inhale to take that left arm up for a rotation. Good, so ideally we're trying to get these arms and shoulders in a nice vertical line. The gaze can go up to the left fingertips if that's comfortable. Good. Nice, and then bring that left palm down. You're going to step back into a plank pose. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 options now. So, if you're working on building strength for your chaturanga or your vinyasa, your yoga push-up, then you can go back and do your 5 tricep push-ups and 5 cobra lifts. If you're practicing your chaturanga, so you're hovering down, then we're going to do 3 rounds of vinyasas, okay? So exhale, lower down halfway, hover. Inhale, up dog or cobra, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Good, so either option is fine. And you can mix and match also as well if you want to do the vinyasas this round and then play around with the tricep push-ups and the cobra lifts in the next round. That's no problem. Good. Inhale, float forwards, high plank. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice, good. And then one more time. Inhale, float forwards, high plank. Exhale, hover down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, good. Okay, taking it onto the left-hand side, using inhale. Take that left leg higher to the sky, three-leg dog. Keep those hips square for this round. And then exhale, step that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Good. So left foot, left hand are right next to each other on the mat as you inhale. To take your right arm up to the sky for a rotation. Good, gaze can follow those fingertips if you wish. Good, holding here for one more breath. Nice, and then bring that right palm down, step your left foot back into your high plank. Good, so I'm gonna come and check you guys out. So you can either do 5 tricep push-ups, 5 cobra lifts, or you do 3 vinyasas. I'm gonna come and check out your progress. Good. Elbows in when you lower down, nice, Rob. So if you're in upward dog, it's just your feet and your hands that are on the ground. Your legs are lifted and engaged. Good. Nice. Oh, we've got a little person with Chris joining in. That's really cute. Good. That's nice, down dog, Chris. Good. Nice, Sean. So Sean, try taking a little bend in your knees in your down dog. That's it. And then send your chest towards your thighs. Yes, that's it. Better. Nice. Good. And then whenever you're all done, I just want to check Donna out quickly. Yes, Donna. Lovely. Lovely. Again, you can also, if you need to feel like you want a little bend in those knees, Donna, and then you can maybe just try and get the chest a little bit closer to the thighs. Yes, perfect. Love it. Okay, good. So we're all in our down dog, ready to take it back onto the right-hand side. So next time you feel an inhale come, let's use it to lift the right leg up, 3-leg dog. From here, you can stay here, or maybe you're thinking about opening that right hip. Good, so the right hip is stacked on top of the left now. You're opening that right hip to the side. Staying here, or maybe you're gonna bring the heel to the bottom for a down dog split. Try and feel like you're still pushing evenly into the mat with both hands, and that the shoulders are square. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Plant that right palm down, inhale, take your left arm to the sky for your rotation. Okay, you can stay here, or maybe you want to play around with a bind. What do I mean by that? I mean bring your left hand behind your back, your left arm behind your back, scoot this right arm under your right thigh and see if you can find some fingertips to hold on to behind your back. Maybe you're kind of like halfway there and that's cool, whatever you're working towards, and maybe you're just in your rotation, no problem. Good, one more breath. And then release. We're gonna start to shift towards the back of the mat. So coming into a side lunge, take a nice deep bend into this left leg. Maybe you're on the heel of the right foot, maybe the sole of the foot is down, either or, doesn't matter. Both hands on the inside of this left foot. Good. So now we're going to plant the left palm down as we take the right arm up to the sky. Good. So another nice shoulder opener here. Good. And you can always use this left arm against your left leg to sort of help you open and expand your shoulders a little bit more, trying to get them stacked vertically. Good. Bring it down. Shift all the way back to the front. Pivot those feet so they're both facing forward, and then step back into your plank pose. Good. So let's all take a vinyasa together now. Knees, chest and chin if that's where you are, or maybe we're all going to hover down. Good. Inhale, up dog. So remembering up dog, it's just the tops of my feet and my hands that are connected with the earth. My legs are engaged and lifted. Good. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Nice. Why don't we go through 2 more, what the hell. Inhale, float forwards, high plank. Good. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. So remembering knees, chest, chin is always there. Good. No problem to go back to it. Inhale, float forwards, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, lovely job. Okay. Taking it back to the left side, using inhale, take that left leg high to the sky. Good, stay here, or maybe you're thinking about opening the left to the side, stacking on top of the right, and then maybe bring heel towards the bottom for a 3. Down dog split, that's what I mean, yeah. Left foot steps full, outside of the left hand. Good, plant that left palm down as you inhale to take your right arm up to the sky. Staying here, or maybe taking that right arm behind the back, and just scooching that left arm under your thigh. See if you can find some fingertips behind there. Good, one more breath. And then release, let's scoot on all the way to the back of the mat. Bend nice and deep into your right leg. Maybe you're coming onto that left heel. Good, or maybe the sole is down, doesn't matter. Plant your right palm down as you extend that left arm to the sky. Good, see if you can use a little bit of tension against the inside of that right thigh to help you open the shoulders a little more. Good, and then release it down. Good. Come all the way back to the front of the mat, plant your hands, step back into your plank pose. Good. So options, you can do those tricep push-ups again in the cobra lifts, or you can take 3 vinyasas. Good, exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, good. When you feel the inhale come, use it, wave the body forward. High plank, exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, final time. Wave the body forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, perfect. If you fancy taking a breather, be my guest, lower the knees, grab a quick drink. If you want to carry on working, you can simply hold your downward dog. Pedal the heels, bring any movement. Good. Okay. So when everyone's ready, we'll meet back in that downward facing dog. Good, and then we're going to take it back to the right hand side, add a little bit more in. So whenever we're all ready, let's use an inhale, take your right leg up high to the sky. Up to you whether you open the hip, split the dog. Good, exhale, right foot forward, outside edge of the right hand. Good, plant that right palm, extend your left arm, stay here, we'll take your bind, either or. Good, release. Walking all the way to the back of the mat, come into your side lunge. Nice. So again, left palm plants down, right arm goes up. So we can stay here, or we can play around with another bind. So bringing the right hand behind the back, left arm scoots under that left thigh. Good. Trying to stack these shoulders vertically, take the gaze up to the sky. Good, wherever you are, release. From here, we're shifting to a warrior 2. So we're going to come up, plant that front foot, bend into your right knee, take your arms wide at shoulder height. So you might need to wiggle your right foot in a little bit so that the right heel is in line with the back arch. And then check in. This thigh, ideally, getting towards parallel with the ground. Right knee directly over the right ankle. If you wish, you can come up onto your right toes. And then we're going to circle the arms forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Lower that heel. Cartwheel the arms up and over. Frame your right foot, step back into your plank and pause. We're going to add in a side plank here. So roll onto your right hand. So feet one in front of each other, maybe stacked. If you want a modification, you can take the left foot forward and place the sole of the foot down. Left arm either going directly up towards the sky or maybe forward alongside the ear. If you want a bit more juice, you can give me 3 leg lifts. Lifting for 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll it forward into your forward facing plank and then take a vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or hover down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice, good. Lift the tailbone to the sky. Good. So visualize that nice inverted V-shape, remember you can have a little bend in those knees, no problem. If it helps you to get the chest closer towards the thighs and create more length in the spine, then it's a good thing, I promise. Good, from wherever you are, let's inhale, take that left leg high to the sky, 3-leg dog. Stay here or open the hip. Good, maybe bring the heel towards the bottom. And then exhale that foot to the outside of the left hand. Plant your left palm as you inhale to take that right arm to the sky. Good, stay here or binding by bringing the right hand behind, scooching that left arm under the left thigh. Good, stack those shoulders vertically. Release. Moving all the way to the back of the mat, bend into that right leg. Good. Maybe you're on the heel, maybe the sole is down on that left side. Plant your right palm down as you extend the left arm up for your rotation. Option to take that bind here, so maybe the left arm comes behind and the right arm goes under the right thigh. So really nice opening for the shoulders with all these binding and rotations. Good, pause and then release. Let's shift into our warrior two. So start to transfer your weight and bring a bend into that left knee. So just make any adjustment you need to make with the feet. And then let's bend deep into this left leg. Left knee directly over the left ankle. Extend your arms out at shoulder height. Maybe you fancy coming up onto those left toes before we circle the arms forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Then I'm back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower that heel. Cut with your arms up and over. Frame your left foot. Step back to your high plank. And then we'll take it onto the left side for our side plank. So find your balance first of all. Good. Maybe you're going to bring that right foot forward to modify. Good. Or maybe you'd like to take 3 leg lifts. Lifting for 3, 2, 1. Good. Meet me in a forward plank. Nice. And then take your vinyasa of choice. So maybe that's lowering knees, chest, chin. Maybe you're hovering all the way down to the mat, or maybe you're going to hover halfway. Before you use an inhale to come onto the tops of the feet, open the chest, take the gaze up. Nice. And then exhale. All over the toes and take it into downward dog. Nice. Good. Lift the tailbone towards the sky. Why don't we all take a nice generous bend in the knees. Good, and then just see if you can get that chest a bit closer towards your legs. Take the gaze backwards up between the legs. And then keep your chest where it is and then see if you can lengthen those legs. We'll just help you find a slightly deeper downward dog. Nice. Good. And then whenever you're ready, let's use an inhale, take that right leg up. 3-leg dog. Take your variation, maybe you're opening the hip. Maybe you're just holding your 3-leg dog. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Plant that right palm down, extend your left arm up. Good. Stay here or maybe play with that bind. Always just an option. Good, release, shift it to the back. Nice, good. Plant the left palm, take that right arm up. Good, find a nice rhythm. Maybe you're taking a bind. Good, release, inhale, lift up, take it into warrior two. Nice, make any adjustments that you need to make, get comfy. And then come up onto those right toes, maybe, maybe not. Circle the arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and backwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that foot. Float your right elbow forward so it lands lightly on that right thigh. Take your left arm up to the sky, or maybe it comes forward alongside the ear. Good. So from here, we're bringing this right arm forward and away from the leg. Nice. So we'll be working into our midsection a little bit more now. I find it quite hard to talk in this position. Good, one more breath. And go ahead, release both hands down to the mat, frame your right foot, step back into your high plank, and then give me a side plank. Good, roll onto the right side. Good, you can modify by stepping that left foot forward. Find the position that you want for this top arm, maybe directly up, maybe forward. And then we'll lift and lower for 3, 2, One, perfection. Take it into your plank and give me a vinyasa, knees chest in, or hover down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Good to remember, you can bring movement here if you fancy. Just play around, pedal those heels, wiggle your hips, whatever feels good. Good. Really spread your fingers wide and claw grip the mat with your fingertips. It will help with the pressure you're feeling, if you're feeling any in the wrists. Good. And then pause. When you feel the next inhale comes, use it. Lift that left leg high to the sky, three-leg dog. Stay here, or maybe open the hip, bring the heel to the bottom. Exhale, step that foot to the outside of the left hand, plant your left palm, inhale. That right arm up. Good, stay here or find a bind. Good. Release, shifting all the way to the back of the mat, side lunge. That right palm is planted as you take that left arm up to the sky. Good, stay here or maybe binding. Good, release. Inhale, lift up, take it in to your warrior two. Wiggle the feet if you need to. Good, come up onto those left toes and circle the arms forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then backwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that heel if you've got it lifted, and then exhale, take the left elbow gently to rest on the left thigh. Right arm goes directly up towards the sky, or maybe it's coming forward. Good, pause for a breath, and you're gonna float that left arm forward. Ooh. Hello, abs. Good, nice. Working hard. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and good. Then release both hands down to the mat, step back. High plank, take your side plank, left hand side. Good, so find your balance. First of all, push the earth firmly with that left hand, and then lift the leg for 3, 2, 1. Good, forward plank. Take a vinyasa, knees, chest in, or hover down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Lovely, okay, so you can stay here or maybe lower the knees for a breath or two, take a drink. We have just got one final little bit to add in, and then that will be our flow complete. Good, so just gather your thoughts, take a drink, get ready for this final round. Awesome. And then we're meeting back in down dog. Of course we are. Good. So spread those fingers nice and wide, claw grip the mat with the hands, lift the tailbone towards the sky. Good, send the hips up and back, chest down towards the ground. Good. Spread those shoulders wide. Excellent. Then let's go for it. Inhale, right leg higher to the sky. Three-leg dog, or open the hip to split the dog, bring the heel to the bottom. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the right hand, plant the hand, inhale, take that left arm up to the sky. Stay here or bind. Either or. Good, release, take it all the way to the back of the mat, side lunge, good. Left palm down, inhale that right arm up. Stay here or maybe bind. Good, release. Come up, take it forward into warrior two. Make any adjustments you need to with that front foot. Maybe you're coming onto the toes before you circle the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that heel, bring that right elbow forward, left arm alongside the ear, extended side angle. Then float that right arm out ahead of you. Good, hold for 3, 2, 1, and then use an inhale to cartwheel and take your arms back into a reverse warrior. So that left hand finds the left leg, right arm alongside the ear. Maintain a deep bend into your front leg. Rotate your chest open towards the sky. Good, and then let's just find a little mini flow here. So inhale, we'll lift up warrior two. Exhale, take it back to that extended side angle. Inhale, lift up warrior two. Exhale, take it back, reverse warrior. Good, couple more times. Inhale, lift up warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. So what we're trying to do is keep the legs ideally in a nice fixed stable position as we flow through these different variations with the upper body. Nice, finding length in the sides of the body. Good. Nice, meet me in a reverse warrior, and then we'll cartwheel the arms up and over, frame your right foot, step back into your high plank. Good, take your side plank, final time on your right side. Good. Nice, take your positioning with your top arm, either directly up or alongside the ear, and then we'll lift for 3, 2, 1, perfect, forward plank. Take your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or hovering down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, gather your thoughts, find your breath. Second to last, downward dog. I promise. Good, and then are we ready to go for it on the left side? Yeah, okay. Inhale, left leg up, 3-leg dog. Maybe you're splitting, opening the hip, taking the heel to the bottom. Exhale, left foot steps forward, outside of left hand. Inhale, take your right arm up, open the shoulder. Maybe you're binding, maybe you're not. Wherever you are, release, and then shift to the back of the mat, side lunge. Right palm down, left arm extended. Maybe here we're staying, or maybe we're taking that bind. Good, release, shift up, come forward, warrior 2. Wiggle the feet if you need. And then we'll come up onto those left toes and take 5 circles with the arms forward. Good, and then 5 back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your front heel, float that left elbow onto your left thigh, right arm comes alongside the ear. Float that left arm out ahead of you now, work into the core. For 3, 2, 1, and then inhale, lifts you up, takes you back into reverse warrior. So maintain a nice deep bend in that front leg, right hand will come to the back leg, left arm alongside the ear, rotate that chest open, take your gaze up. And then let's find that mini flow. So inhale, lift up, warrior 2. Exhale, take it forward, extended side angle. Good, inhale, lift up, warrior 2. Exhale, take it back, reverse warrior. Good, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, left elbow, left thigh, right arm alongside ear. And then final time to the back, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Good, and then inhale, cartwheel your arms, exhale them down to the mat. Step back into your plank pose. Take your final vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or hovering down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice, so just while we're here for a moment in this down dog, check in. How do you feel in this position compared to your very first down dog? Hopefully you feel more open in the back of the body. Tailbone can lift a bit higher, you feel a bit more length in the spine. Good, from here, we'll all inhale to roll the body forwards into a plank. And then we're just gonna exhale to lower the body all the way down to the ground. Good, so you can come to rest on one ear or the other ear. Lengthen the arms down by your sides. Just take a few moments here, getting used to being in a slightly different position. Good. Nice, so take some nice deep inhales, let it go. Good, and we're just gonna finish with a couple of back bends. So bring your forehead to rest slightly on the mat. Bring your legs together and sucker them together, glue them together. Interlace your fingers on your bottom. Good, and just rest them there for a moment. Good, then when you next inhale, you're gonna feel like someone's pulling your hands from behind you to lift your head and your chest. Good, squeeze your glutes, protect that lower back, good. So with each inhale, can you lift a little further, squeeze your shoulder blades together, good. Nice. Just taking a few more breaths here, but coming down if you feel like you need to. Good, exhale, release all the way down. Release those hands. Just wiggle the hips side to side. Maybe you're gonna rest your head on the other side, on the other ear. Good, and then I'm gonna give you an option. So you can stay here with that variation, with the hands, the legs long and the hands behind the back on the bottom like that. Or if you want to try a full bow pose, then again, bring the forehead to rest slightly on the mat. Good. Lengthen the arms down by the sides of the body, and then bend the knees to bring the heels in towards your bottom. So don't do anything with your hands first of all. We're first of all going to use our glutes and our hamstrings, activate them, really squeeze the heels in towards the bottom. Good, really work those muscles. And when you feel like you can't squeeze the heels in anymore, then see if you can take a hold of the tops of the feet with those hands. Good, so you've got the arms lengthened, holding onto the tops of the feet. Nice, and then when you feel an inhale come, you're gonna lift the head and the chest, push the feet into the hands, so that the thighs lift, and your chest is lifted. So just kind of your hips and your torso, tummy area on the mat. Good, I'm gonna come and have a look, see what you're all doing. So just use the breath. The breath might rock you forward and back, and that's all good. Okay, let me see, nice. So if you're in your bow pose, just check out for those knees. Maybe the knees will just start to creep out to the side, just bring them back in line with the hips. That's nice, Chris. Good. Nice, Rob. Good, Sean. I can't see you, Katie, but I'm sure you're looking beautiful. That's nice, Donna, really, really good. Fiona, are you okay? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, you're all good. You're all good. I thought you were trying, yeah, you're fine. Okay, cool. So guys, you probably had completely enough of that now. So release the feet, keep your legs bent for me. And then just windscreen wiper your legs from left to right. Just release any tension you're feeling in that back. Nice, good, perfect. And then release the legs all the way down to the mat. Good, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lift yourself up very gently, very slowly. We're gonna take ourselves all the way back into a wide child's pose. So take your knees to the edges of the mat, sit the bottom back to the heels. Good, lengthen those arms out ahead of you. Forehead meets the earth, cool. So just sink in to this posture now. Good, if you fancy taking a little stretch of the triceps while we're here, we can find a prayer above the head. Good, and then just start to bend your elbows so that prayer comes behind your head. Good, so you're feeling it in the backs of the arms, which we've worked pretty hard this evening with all those tricep push-ups and vinyasas. Good. Nice, so just a few more breaths here. Let everything start to slow down, settle down. Good, and then just release the hands to the mat. Inhale to slide them slowly towards you. Bring yourself up to seated. Good, and then let's just take a final drink. Grab a jumper, blanket, towel, cushion, whatever's going to make you comfy for our relaxation. And then we'll meet back down on the mat. Oh, maybe I'll switch the lights off for relaxation. I always forget to do that in the evening. That'd be quite nice. Oh yeah, look, can you see my candle? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, if you've got lights on, you can switch them off as well. That's a good point. Okay, so let's meet back down on our backs. Extend the legs away from you. Let the feet just fall out to the sides. If you are feeling any tension in your lower back at all, then you can always bring the soles of the feet to the edges of the mat and then just let your knees gently meet in the middle. Take your arms a good distance away from the body, palms facing up towards the sky. When you feel like you found a good position for your body where you're not likely to fidget, then close the eyes. Good. So super important, we just allow ourselves a few moments of rest and relaxation after our practice. It's well earned. Good, so let's just let everything come back to neutral. So allow the breathing to return to its natural pace, its natural rhythm. So allow that heart rate to come back down if it's been elevated. And allow the muscles to soften and melt. So if you feel like you're still holding on anywhere in the body, still clenching, then just use your breath to release and relax. Maybe you like to imagine a wave of relaxation just washing around the body, ebbing and flowing. With each wave that comes, you just sink deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. And for you, that might feel like sinking deeper and deeper into the mat. Or some people prefer to feel like they're floating light as a feather. Good. So with each exhale, sending you deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. The body softening further and further. You might like to allow your mind just to wander, finding a beautiful place in your imagination, a place where there's only happiness, no worry. Maybe it's a very familiar place to you, or maybe it's just somewhere that you picture in your imagination right now. But just recognize how being in this beautiful place makes you feel. And then allow yourself to relax there for a few moments longer. And whenever you're ready, start to bring that attention back into your body. Just bringing some gentle movement back to the body. Maybe just wiggling the fingers and the toes, the feet, the wrists. Maybe you're wriggling the hips around. Whatever feels good for you. No rules. And then let's all reach the arms up over the head together and take a nice big stretch. And draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Say well done. All those beautiful vinyasas, all that lovely flowing. Good. Then take your time, we'll roll onto the side of the body. Let's keep the eyes closed for a moment longer. And then gently, carefully, let's make our way into a seated position. Okay, so let's cross the legs, sit nice and tall. Rest the hands lightly on the knees. Good. So let's just take a moment to have a quick check-in. How do we feel physically and mentally now compared to around 45 minutes ago? So hopefully you can notice some positive shifts. So whatever they may be for you, just hold on to those and take them forward into the rest of your evening, into the rest of your week. Let's bring hands to meet a prayer at the chest. Let's all open our eyes together. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. As always, you are a pleasure to teach. Namaste. Awesome, gang. Could you switch your microphones back on for me? Good.